in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the Pirates will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Navy quick to the line. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely. And there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the...
And that ball is free behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, ECU. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Navy comes to the... Facing 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Punt is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will go to work for the first time today. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Pirates can really attack on this second and short. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
Man, that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates as like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You can spin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll go to the toss. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
To the air, it's Moffitt. Hit as he throws. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Kick is in the air. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. He'll start this drive firing. Working that left side now. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the stakes. The Pirates are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? 3rd down, kind of manageable situation, not too far, not too short, where maybe I can throw the football, but I sneak that draw, and their defense said, no, sir, I'm ready for that.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
From the gun, the ground game. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Pirates will hustle to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Extending the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. The quick out. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Pirates will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gets the back moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
28, Navy, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, ECU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
It in. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Nice move there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Pirates will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pirates back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the returner will be dragged down. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. To the air, it's Moffitt. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They're working that left side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great in this quarter.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pirates.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try the run. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Woodside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Pocket breaking down. And now the ball is free in the end zone. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Navy 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. And the tackle was made just short of the 50-yard line, and that's going to do it for the third quarter, and that's where the offense will snap it when we start the fourth. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to beat you.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. On the option. Now the toss. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And Navy will go back on the attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's got enough for the 1st down. Be at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass, it's Moffitt. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or a tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Got his man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Got his man in the middle. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to...
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Moffitt. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Got his man on the right. There he goes. The 30. The 10. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
East Carolina 70, Navy 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, the running back has it. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Rides to the back. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the